liquid.
Let's begin with the name. What's your name? In Korean we ask.
이름이 뭐예요?
To answer the question we have to notice that the Korean sentence order is different. In Korean, verb goes last. That's why we need to change the order to subject, name and verb to be in this case. So, if we want to say, I am liquid, I'll change it to I liquid am, what in Korean would be.
저는 라쿠에트예요.
The verb depends on the courtesy. This time we will see.
이에요.
Why are there different endings? Let's look at the two examples shown on the screen. I am Maria, it's said.
저는 마리아예요.
And I am Juan is said.
저는 후안이에요.
To understand it, we must check how the names end. Maria does not contain a final consonant, it ends in a vowel. Therefore, we must use the verb.
예요.
On the other hand, Juan does end in a final consonant. That is why we use the form.
이에요.
In short, we have to see how the names end. If they end in a vowel we will use.
예요.
And if they end in a consonant.
이에요.
This is the structure that we have just learned. Let's practice with other names. We'll start with the name Laura. This ends in a vowel, therefore, I am Laura, it is said.
저는 라우라예요.
The same happens with Jose.
저는 호세예요.
But, for example, this is not like this with the name Julian. It ends in a consonant, so in Korean I am Julian would be.
저는 훌리안이에요.
And the same happens with John.
저는 연이에요.
Let's continue with nationality. Where are you from? In Korean we ask.
어느 나라 사람이에요.
We'll see that we use the same structure that we learned before. We simply change the name for the nationality. But how we can say the nationality in Korean? Easy. We just need to put the name of the country and the word person after that. For example, to say that someone is Korean we would put Korea,
한국,
followed by person.
사람.
Therefore, imagining that we want to say, I am Spanish, we would say,
저는 스페인 사람이에요.
this would be the structure. Let's see some examples. We've seen that Korea is said.
한국.
So I am Korean is.
저는 한국 사람이에요.
We know that Japan is said.
일본.
So, I am Japanese would be.
저는 일본 사람이에요.
The same goes for China.
중국.
I am Chinese is said.
저는 중국 사람이에요.
And lastly, if we know that United States of America is said.
미국.
I am American would be.
저는 미국 사람이에요.
Let's talk about occupation. What do you do? In Korean we ask.
무슨 일을 하세요?
Now we will see how to answer this question. As in the two previous cases, we will use the same structure, but now, changing the nationality for the occupation. If we want to say, I am a teacher, we will change the order to, I teacher am. Knowing that teacher in Korean is,
선생님.
I am a teacher is said.
저는 선생님이에요.
Now imagine that we want to say, I am a doctor. Knowing that doctor is said.
의사.
Then I am a doctor is.
저는 의사예요.
The same goes for footballer. If it is said,
축구 선수.
I am a footballer is.
저는 축구 선수예요.
Therefore, this is the structure. Let's mention more examples. I am a lawyer is said.
변호사예요.
I am a singer is.
가수예요.
I am an officeist is said.
회사원이에요.
And I am an artist we say.
화가예요.
This would be the summary of the grammatical structures learned today. And this is my personal example. My name's Laquant, I'm Spanish and I am a teacher. Knowing that, I'll introduce myself in Korean.
저는 나쿠에트예요. 스페인 사람이에요. 선생님이에요.
Now is your turn. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? You can write your answers in the comments below.
안녕.